What if I told you the most successful people weren't born with more talent than you? They just think differently. These are the 4 things I did as a 20-year-old to improve my mindset and start hitting my goals. First thing I did was I started to understand the power of yet. Everything that I thought I couldn't do, I started adding the word yet at the end of that sentence. So if I was like, I can't do this, I would say I can't do this yet. And this really helped to shift my mindset from I can't do it to instead I can do it. And this is not something that is impossible, but an opportunity for me to grow. This was also linking to what I was manifesting in my life. Every time I said I can't do this, I was manifesting this inability in my life. And I don't want to manifest an inability in my life. So I started adding this word yet. And by adding the word yet, those inabilities became abilities and things that I was going to be able to do, if not now, but sometime in the future. Second thing I did was I started understanding failure as a stepping stone. It's a very common phrase, and failure is just redirection. And I feel like I started to understand that and accept that if there was a time that I failed in anything, it was just a redirection into something greater. This didn't mean that I wouldn't put in work for things I needed to get done. But if it wasn't coming through, then I started understanding that's redirection. I seen failure as a redirection. I was actively moving up in terms of my goal. I was never stagnant, and I was definitely not moving back. So by seeing it as a stepping stone, regardless of the failure, I was going to find another way to hit my goal. The fourth thing I did was I started to learn from criticism. Any criticism I would receive in the past, I would have taken it as an offense. But by understanding criticism, it honestly opens so many doors for me. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to see everything. You're going to have people around you who can see things that you can't see, habits that you can't break. And by having that input, I was able to start instrumenting all these changes into my life that would enable me to grow and be better. And the last thing I did was I started to understand the power of attraction. Everything that I want, I can actually reach it, and I can actually attain it for myself if I honestly put myself in that space to attain it. I meant whenever others were succeeding, whenever others were celebrating, I put myself in that position to celebrate with them because I wanted to attract that same kind of success into my life as well. You can never fail in a group of people who are doing well. It's just not possible.